Okay. I think we're live. I think. Yes. Okay. That seems to be. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, let me go ahead and I might just hop right into the game. So at least, for one, as pretty as the Skyrim soundtrack is, it's kind of conflicting with the other starting soon audio. So I'm gonna switch. There we go. I think we left off on a really pretty... Oh, that's right. We were at our house. Okay. Well, this is a good good spot for opening up. Here, let me go ahead and switch over. We were all sitting around the fire. We got the boy bomb. I freaked myself out a couple days ago because I had apparently, like 2 months ago, remembered that Miko had been left at that house. And so on the list with all of my, to-dos this month, pay rent, pay electricity, do all this stuff, go get milk, whatever, I had also scrawled, and it must have been late at night when I had this epiphany. I was like, oh yeah, wait, we forgot the dog. I put, get dog on that list that was posted. Like, I taped it to my cabinet so I would see it in the morning. But I didn't give any context. So then 2 months later, I look over and I see it, and I'm like, wait, dog? What dog? Whose dog did I forget? And it took me such a long time to figure out what it was. And I was like, oh yeah, Miko. Also, 1 second, my cat is chewing on my headphones. My earbuds, 1 second. Okay. Alright, so, where we left off last time. I did hop on here, between last stream and this stream, I think I went and I used all of the ore, ingots, jewels, all the stuff like that, to then go make jewelry and things like that, and then I went and sold it. I sold it here in Whiterun. I went to Falkreath, I think. I went one other place. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna go back to the getting started screen real quick. I think I left my Steam notifications on. There we go, 1 second. Can I turn those off? Bear with me 1 second. Technical difficulties, 1 second. Learning, but yes, in between, went and sold all of the, turned all of the ore and silver and all of that into jewelry. And went and sold it. I think we still have quite a few nice weapons pieces. but I haven't delved into that yet. Let's see. Okay. Go to. Let's see. Notifications. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I think I got to that. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I got that fixed. Okay, let's go back over to the game. Hoping I did that right. Hey Stardust! Hey Gemini! How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I had to fix my Steam settings real quick because it was still showing friend notifications when people hopped on a different game. I was like, yeah, they probably won't appreciate that. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I probably people have seen, but look at this mask. That's so freaking cool. Alright. But yeah, how are you guys doing? So here's the good boy. We have our little family here. We got Lydia, Panic, Disco, and Miko. Yeah, that's you, Miko. Okay. New to here. Well, welcome. What run are you doing? Mage, Archer, Warrior. I am going Stealth Archer. So nothing too original, but hey, it's a ton of fun. Oh, I forgot Lydia in the house. And collecting all unique weapons in the game. Trying. Doing my best. This is kind of a blind run through, so there are quite a few things that I don't know about, but I do have some friends who have been joining me lately, who have been giving me hints here and there. Like you might want to go check out, you know, this place. There's some pretty cool stuff there. So, but yeah, this is more kind of a just enjoy it run, and then I might do another one later. But yeah, we're gonna grab
as you command,
Lydia. These, everybody else can stay in the house. Alright, and we are going to... Where were we again? This anniversary edition. Yes, it is. Have gotten the Bow of Shadows or the Ruin's Edge Bow. Both will be grand for a Stealth Archer. I have not. But those both sound really cool. So... Maybe a little bit later. That might be something we find. Alright, so we were up above Bloated Man's Grotto, looking at the Dwemer ruins. I think that's what we're going to do today. Solitude, Broken Ore Grotto, Blue Palace. Seedstone, Blue Skull Cave, that's where we were as well. I don't remember. It was where we were looking at Spellbreaker, the shield, that quest. Oh, the Shrine to Periite. Okay, yeah. I wonder if the ruins we were looking at were actually ones that we'd already cleared. I'm not sure. But we can sure find out. I hope not. I'm ready to explore some more Dwemer ruins. Alright, so that's the... What was your name again? Sir?
Yes.
Kesh. Never mind. Okay. So we talked to Kesh. You can start the Shadowbow quest now, actually. You just have to talk to the steward of Whiterun. One of his dialogue will give you... Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Yeah, we might do that as the next thing then. Because that sounds like a cool weapon. I'm trying to remember... I'll give you a note that'll start it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, seriously? Really? Okay, buddy. Are you... Yeah, you're aggro. Okay. Well, okay. Ooh, blood dragon. Okay. Run, Lydia. This is not a good place to fight a dragon. Are you coming back? Oh, well, that worked. I shoot him over that. Run. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no, this couch, this is gonna be great. On. Wait, where's Cash? Cash? Did he kill Cash? He did not kill Cash. Okay, cool. Oh, I should probably heal. Alrighty. Oh, also something that I did in between streams was I used, gonna resist fire. And then I bought a ton more health potions because we go through those quick. That's magica. Alright. Oh, and now we have a bear? Buddy.
Buddy.
Well, that was something. Everybody okay? Alright.
Really dead.
Okay, well that was not what was expected. Alright, yes, we'll take that. 298 gold on you, buddy. Okay. One of my arrows. You can keep the armor, that's fine. Okay. Well. A gift for you. I don't know what you're gonna do with a huge dragon skeleton out in front of your place, but that's your problem now. Going the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, huh? We're at least getting the shield. Despite being depicted as a dragon, he is considered to be the weakest of the 18 Daedric princes. Oh, really? That's, I'm still brushing up on the lore, because that's something I haven't been very well learned on. Okay, so I don't think we have been to these ruins yet, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Yes. Okay, cool. Lydia, you good? Okay. Also, Spellbreaker is the only Daedric artifact to be a shield. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I think it's really cool the different forms that the different artifacts can take. I don't remember if the mask that we're wearing right now is actually an artifact or not. I think it's just... Are there people? Okay, there are people. Now, are these bandits? Or just people living in the ruins? Okay, Lydia can take her time. She's not sneaky, so she can just... They don't look like bandits, so we should be okay. Alright, so if I just... Hi, come in peace. Hello? Are you... Oh, that's a red dot. Are they actually? Afflicted. Wait.
Now you're mine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What is that? What? Are you spitting some kind of venom? Weird. Okay, there's one more. There's one here. Outside, maybe. Okay. Oh, I was going after Lydia. Okay. Get him, Lydia. That's disgusting. I think he's already dead, but, you know, just make sure. I'll take those. Hunting bow. Okay. Weird. What is this? What artifacts have you found so far? I notice you have Dawnbreaker. We do have Dawnbreaker, which I probably need to charge up again. That was another thing I bought with the money from the jewelry we made. Got some more soul gems. Okay. We're looking for secret entrances. Something like that. So I imagine this place goes down at some point. Oh, there's gonna be more of them. Yeah, there's gonna be more of them. I'm gonna double back because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything on the outside. Don't think we did. But yeah, how's everybody doing? It's almost Friday. Almost the weekend. How's everybody holding up? Okay. Don't think... What was this down here? Anything behind? Okay. You never know when there might be something tucked away. Like this rock. Look, it's hollow. I don't think that's anything. Alright. Have you met Molag Bal yet? I don't think so. Not yet. I haven't put that much time into the main quest yet. Kind of just wandering around doing side quests right now, just kind of getting a feel for the world. We just completed the Hercene quest with, what's his face? I forgot his name. The werewolf. With the cursed ring. Okay, spiderwebs up there. Anybody? You would think there would be more people. If there were 2 afflicted, they might be further down into the... Requires key. Okay. Let's continue then. Ooh. Could make that jump. I don't think I'm going to. Alright, so it looks like we need to go down. Any secrets? Okay. I did go in here, right? It's like a remnant from one of those sentries. Okay. Let's see. He is the Dietrich Prince of Domination and Enslavement. Ooh, okay, if that is what I think it is, let's maybe not, like, put that in chat, but, and the father of all vampires. He's considered to be the most evil and sadistic of the princes. Ooh. Stay clear of him, then. Alright, I'm guessing... What is that? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, well, okay. Then what does this do? Okay, that's a little less head removing. Alright, Lydia, stay tuned for traps. This one's all grown over. What's with this one? Can we bust through this? No. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna have to go through that top door then, because we can't get through there apparently. have I missed a chest of some kind? Okay. Alright, okay. So we're gonna have to pick that lock. I don't know where we would be getting that key, but we didn't find it on any of the afflicted. We haven't found another door, so I'm gonna try and pick it. It cannot be picked. Okay. Oh, maybe we can't. Maybe this is something we can't actually access until we have the quest for it. Huh. Who was it? We talked to somebody about investigating some ruins. That might be who I need to talk to. Let me check my journal. Let's get out of here. Okay. Who would have been under miscellaneous, I think. Return Reynolds' journal. I don't remember. Lights out. Through the graveyards, find the red guard woman. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. I do need vampire dust. Okay. Well, in the meantime, it's not like I have a shortage of quests. I still haven't finished the hide helmet, dang it. Speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. Let's locate the face sculptor. That sounds interesting. So we need to go Default Crossing. Where are we going? I've probably passed over it. That's not it, I don't think. Wait a minute. I did set it, right? Miscellaneous. Oh, I didn't set it here. Duh. No, I did. So I'm blind. No. Wait a minute. This ruin is part of the Daedric Prince quest to get Spellbreaker. Okay, so this might be a later thing. Or am I? Okay, I'm supposed to be going east-ish. Why am I missing the marker? I am monumentally blind. Okay, I'm just gonna start walking in that direction. And maybe I'll check the map again here in a second and see if I can find it. Oh, that's right, we gotta also be careful we don't. There's a dragon over there. What? What? Excuse me? Cute lady, stay right where you are. Oh. Maybe you can stay right where you are as well. Oh, that's some baloney. Okay, thank you. Is it just you? Where did you come from? Okay. That was random. Okay. That's why the enemies are called infected or afflicted. Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Oop. Let's go this way. Alright, I'm gonna check the map again. So east-ish, we're looking right at it. It should be down this way. I was on the completely wrong side of the map. Oh, I haven't been to Riften yet. Okay. Okay, then the closest we can go is Windhelm. We've been there. We love Windhelm. Let's fast travel there.
Oh.
Alrighty. I'm sorry, I did not mean to teleport so close. Alright. Off we go. Maybe they'll have some carriages headed to Riften. Because that is another quest in our miscellaneous category. Is visit the fishery, which I can't remember why at the moment. Oh, there is a. Can you only take us to places we've already?
Need a ride?
Yeah,
I can take you to any of the
Riften.
hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
It's Riften. Aha!
Climb and
Yes.
back and we'll be off.
Thank you.
I can't wait here forever. If you've never been to Riften,
Sorry
be
it
sure to
took me
visit the
more than
Black
20
Briar
seconds to
Meadery.
hop in your
You mugs of
carriage.
that and you'll forget all.
If you're still looking to do a quest, how about getting the Bow of Shadow? It's a short quest. Ooh. Who did you say to talk to for
Too
that?
lazy to walk, eh?
You said the...
Well, you found the right place.
Let me scroll up. Steward of Whiterun. Ooh, maybe we'll do that one next. That sounds pretty cool. Is this Riften? Hello?
Hold there.
Okay.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Mm-hmm.
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Okay, so here are the options. This is obviously a shakedown. This is obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay 338 gold. My good sir. No. You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves. Intimidate. Forget it. I'll come back. We're here.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Maybe I want everybody to hear me. This is ridiculous.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Thank you. They took one look at this mask and went, yeah, no. Riften discovered. Okay. So one of them was visiting, okay, the face sculptor. And then one of our first ones was, was it on this list? Angler acquaintances visit the Riften fishery. Okay.
I had another run-in with a Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Neil.
Snoop.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know.
She sounds cool.
I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a
Molly's
long time.
house.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
I'm not scared of you. What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Blackbriars? Oh, yeah.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Ooh. We definitely probably want to be in his... At least have him on our side. Show unusual gem. Wait a minute.
Another uncounted casualty of this war.
How about you tell me for free? Intimidate. You know what? I saved money on the entry fee, so
Pleasure
sure.
doing business with you. So what do you want to know?
Oh, so we can ask him. Yeah. tell
Do
me
I
what
look like a
this is.
merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Okay. Tell me more about the Black
Well,
Briars.
you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Okay. Yeah, let's just
The
cut
only
Dark
thing I
Brotherhood.
heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
What's this
You
use called?
kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Interesting. Okay.
Be seeing you around.
Okay, I'm assuming our marker is this way.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual
But
fee.
Maul and
I know
Dirge.
But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Can't help but wonder
Next
if
time, keep your plans quiet and nothing
those
will
are their
happen.
given names or...
Look, Sheldon, last
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
That's actually who I was looking for, thank you. 3 things in Riften to do. If you go to the graveyard, you can trigger an anniversary quest. Killed Grinda the Kind. Or join the Thieves Guild. Ooh, okay. Wait, is this the fishery? The Bee and the Barb. Okay, no, it's not. It's a tavern, maybe?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yes! Hi.
Visitors like us are rare
seem
in this
cool.
part of Skyrim.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Can I go get your sword? Can I please go get your sword? I wanted to explore some ruins today, anyway. But oh, apparently that's not an option. Tell me about the Blackbriar.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Oh, seems like a lovely family.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Oop, I keep forgetting my screen wall. Okay. I try not to care. What did she say to that?
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Interesting. Okay. Whoop.
Safe travels.
You too. Okay. You can totally find her sword if you go explore that ruin and return it to her. I believe it's how you unlock the chance to marry her. Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't know how well that would go. Gemini, you remember what happened to my last fiance in this game, right? Okay, so this is the town. It's down here. It's just a well. Looks like a well. Okay. Okay, you guys are staying up here. What's this? Scorched hammer. Okay, so our leading us down. Okay. What's this? Somebody's house. The Ratway. Hey, Fly. How's it going? New personal best on my run today? Heck yeah! Good job. How you feeling now?
Is someone there?
Oh, are we not supposed to be down here?
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Okay. I don't think we're supposed to be. Oh, why did it not draw my bow? And who are you?
Enough!
You call yourself a lord?
There's supposed to be a note on, are you sure this is anniversary? I think it's the anniversary edition. I think that's what it is. Maybe I just haven't unlocked that particular sequence of events just yet. My knees want to do me again. Yeah. But hey, that's awesome. Remember, pain is just weakness leaving your body. Magic of poison. Amethyst. Arrows. Gold. Wait. Ooh. Wait, what's my bow at right now? 30. Okay, no, that's fine. Wait a minute. What was that? Okay, so I know I can probably just drop down, but I'm gonna try and hit that. Yeah, okay. Whoop. And my ankles. Okay, that's something we'll have to. No, you won't. I try that. Apparently not. Okay, take that back then. Nice. There's supposed to be a note that appears. Guess one way to find out if we see the ghost. Ooh. I hope we see that. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna take that gourd. Okay.
Stand still.
Hello. Room service. We got a skeever over here. Okay, we're being perceived by who? Hello?
I'll raise a...
Yeah, no you won't. Gloves of the pugilist. Ooh! I'll take that. Maybe those. Okay. What's this over here? Storeroom. Jeez. Okay. Downside of having tactical fluff and living a lifestyle kind of productive to my needs. Let's anybody that's got a desk job. We weren't meant to be sedentary, unfortunately. Putting that endearing me to work, though. Yeah. Well, good on you. I am not good at running, so hats off to keeping that up. Ooh, frenzy poison. Anything brewing? Don't think I really have anything to... It's part of a quest to unlock a powerful sword. I can read, but recommend getting stronger. Okay. Good to know. There are so many quests. It's so much fun. Oh boy. Oh, Lydia, behind you. Okay. Well, this looks cheery. Iron battle axe. This actually is a really pretty area, despite the execution block. Who's this? Oh, just some lowlife. That's so sad.
Huh? I have your head.
Lydia, you kind of walked right in front of my. There you go. I say it as a joke, but people have that dog in them. I got that deer in me. I have the urge to run into oncoming traffic. No, fly. I don't recommend. I think I got this one already. Maybe I didn't. I'll take it with me. There's a drum. Forget sneaking up on people. I just want to annoy people to death. That's what we'll do. Okay. So, did I pick your pockets yet? I did. I'll take it real quick. Let's check out these spots. There should be a... oh yeah, there. Perfect. Okay. Let's check this one real quick. Work humor slipped out there. That just means that you hit trucks. Trucks don't hit you. Have you seen those videos of deer that will just run out of nowhere? And they're fine, but they've totaled the truck. It's like, how do you explain that to insurance? Oh, it's so close. Nice. Oh, we're just back where we started. Okay. That just led us back around. Obviously, the deer committing insurance fraud. There's just this underground ring of deer out there. Doing white-collar crime. The Ragged Flagon. Now, can we just walk in here, or are they going to attack us? I don't think there's a walkway over there, so I have to go this way. If I stand up and stow my weapon, can I just talk to you? Hello? Okay.
Last person who made trouble for Veckel ended up with a smashed head.
Oh, hey, I know your brother.
They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Oh, thank you.
I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Okay. I like his belt. That's cool.
Until next time.
For some reason, I can see McCade having some convo like that. Yeah.
Vekel doesn't like strangers snooping around the flagon.
Well, then I will keep my snooping to an absolute minimum. Who am I kidding? Routway vaults. Storage cabinet. Okay.
Yeah?
There's 2 things to do with the flagon. Spend coin and then get out.
This guy's great. Vekel, the
You'd
man.
better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Oh, I got my own.
Sure. How about you mind your own business about it? And I won't have to get Dirge to toss you into the cistern.
Fair
Until
enough.
next time.
Voice crack. Were you?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. No business with you.
Okay. I
I
know
have
of
no
another
business
guy
with
named Vex. Oh, no, wait. No. I know your brother. That's who it was.
I have no business with you.
I know of your brother.
Huh.
Hello.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
You can't even see my face. It was really mean. What are you talking
I
about?
assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
No, I think I'm okay. Are you sure you know?
I've not
everything?
always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art
Dang near
from the
killed my
masters
uncle in
of the art
Alaska.
of
In all,
flesh
in all
sculpture.
fairness, my uncle was on.
I studied with the faculty
A
of
motorcycle.
chirurgeons and
Oh.
cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Hang on just 1 second. Waiting for it to switch over. Please hold. Okay. Hello?
Shalom.
Hey, let me share my screen with you real quick. We are already
Worry,
live.
fair play.
How you doing?
Okay. So I can't say the mean words.
No, unfortunately.
Aww. So I can't call somebody a meanie doo-doo head on the stream, right?
We can call this person a meanie doo-doo head. I walked up to them and they immediately told me that I needed to change my face.
Oh, it's
They
the
called
face
it
sculptor.
Yeah.
Well, they're a dark
went
elf. They're gonna
to-
do that.
They're just being mean for no reason. So that
Yes,
was...
go ahead.
Ooh, just a quick. Can everybody hear? Cicero
Hello.
just joined in stream. I should have
Hi,
it set.
it's me. Can I be heard? Maybe? Possibly?
Gemini says hi, Cicero. Okay, cool.
Hi, Gemini. Hello.
Stay out of trouble.
We
or there's
were
gonna
going
be
through
trouble.
our miscellaneous quests because we went to explore those ruins, and
Yes.
apparently they are a part of a different quest that we have not accessed yet, so we don't have the key to get into it. So,
Okay.
but Stardust in chat was telling me about the shadow bow, and that if
The
I go,
shadow bow.
or the bow of shadows, it's a Daedric artifact.
Okay.
So we're kind of going through our
Understand.
quests
Mhm.
and
Last
figuring
person
out
to get
what we
trouble
can
for
do.
Vekel ended up with a smashed head.
Alright, let me look at my... I think I just spoke to... Yeah, okay, so we got that one done. I need to visit
I'm listening.
the...
Oh my gosh. Hold on. That's ridiculous.
What?
I'm looking to see what this bow does specifically, so I can potentially guide you on the correct path. And oh my gosh,
Is it good?
it's a little broken. It's a little broken. Just a tiny bit, just a smidgen.
We could do that one. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it probably won't be the best bow you ever get, but based off of the current playstyle you're doing, yes, it will be what you want to do. Excuse me.
Oh, missed. Okay. Oh, this poor guy.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you have to go to Whiterun. Oh my gosh.
Talk to the steward. And
Correct.
then get him ready. Good job.
Good job, Lydia.
But yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. What am I saying? You know, went to my day job, got back home, and as of currently, I am winding down. Yes. Having a sip of coffee or two to keep myself awake, because otherwise I'll just want to go to sleep at like 3 p.m. and that's not good.
Felt. I've had to stop drinking my afternoon coffee though. I've switched over to like a black tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's... Don't know why they said these were the vaults. I was just curious as to what was down here. Ooh.
You're in the Rift and Ratways, right?
Yes. I opened the door into the vaults just to see. Oh, hello.
Is someone there?
No.
Someone was here.
Oh, what? What was that?
Let's see, what are these Jedi mind tricks, eh?
She's still listening. Okay. He had a carrot. There's a chest. Nice. Draven's bow. Or anything with Draven. Draven. Oop. Ooh, finally asked somebody about the unusual gem as well down here. So I think that quest should be... Or no, he told us to go talk to somebody in the Thieves Guild.
How many unusual gems have you found so far?
3, I believe. I think.
Okay. If I remember rightly, I think there's like 12? I don't remember. I completed the quest once, and it was many a moon ago.
Like, I finished it once, never again. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, mostly because the type of character that I normally play is not... It's not particularly useful for that quest, if you know what I mean.
What build do you usually go for in Skyrim?
I go for a mage. Usually either a pure mage or an alchemist or maybe like a spell sword.
That sounds
my
like
deal.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
Fly says I have a 4-day weekend and a PT test the day after I have to pass, otherwise I'll be fired. Ooh. You got this. You just beat your personal best. You got this.
A PT test? Flyboy, are you military or police or? Because that's not normally something that somebody who like works in retail would have to do.
Could you imagine?
All right, to work at Target, you must have a six-pack. Do you? Fired.
Thought I heard something.
Actually, apparently that's what they had to do at gosh, what was that one like obnoxious store that you would walk nearby? Your desk jockey at the DoD. Oh, Department of Defense. Okay. I mean, desk jockey, I'm kind of curious about that, but I guess I could see Department of Defense being stringent, question mark. Question is, Flyboys, are you fit currently? In which case, congrats! That may be easy.
Here, I am going to...
Because I know there are many people in governmental positions who are not exactly the most fit.
Okay, there we go. Balancing us out. There we go.
Okay. Was I a little loud?
It was just on the Skyrim chat for some reason it had you.
Oh, weird.
You're just loud, Cicero. Dang it.
I will say, when I went to that one, I told you about that one... What's the word? I told you about that one voiceover workshop I went to? I think it was like 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
I don't think so. But who's this? Hifted the Dead.
Who's this?
Hello?
Go away, go away, go away. Hey!
Oh.
It has her as a red dot, but... Wait, Lydia?
No, Lydia! Oh
Lydia!
My gosh!
Lydia!
Got your back.
Lydia!
What?
Lead on.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Who is talking?
Lydia hates
Somebody
people with disabilities,
stuck?
apparently. Good lord.
I guess. When's the last time I saved? Oh, somebody's
Probably
stuck
not
with
far
us
enough
who we're
back.
hearing.
I have a present for you.
I don't want it. Okay, we can. Okay, I'm gonna tell her to stay back.
That's fair. Just don't
What
open
was
the door.
that?
You hate cardio with a burning passion. I'd give my job code, but I would prefer to keep that on the down low. AF is worried about it. That's fair.
That's.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
your
don't worry
back.
about it, man.
Wait.
I will remain on guard here.
Thank you.
You know, one day, Flagboy, I want to get myself, because I know nothing. I know nothing about physical fitness, real talk. I understand that you have to lift heavy things to get buffer. That's about it. And I'm at the stage, like, where I could get fitter. But I'm just lazy, and I don't know what in the world to do, and I'm too lazy to figure it out. So maybe just one day I'll hire myself a PT or something. That'd be pretty useful, because I'm still young enough. I could become hot.
Honestly, just walking at least like 30 minutes once a day is a really good way to start.
I don't mean to be that guy, Smitty, but I actually, in my day job,
That's
I
true.
spend about 8 hours. I spend about 8 hours a day on my feet, and I do walk probably a good, like, I think it's like 10. I walk a good 10 to 20,000 steps a day.
That, yeah, you're already there.
Yeah. Problem is, it's just once I get home, I just don't move afterward.
Yeah,
That's my
well,
big
if
problem.
You've been on your feet all day.
Yeah.
Dang it, I'm so close.
My one big boon, though, is that I'm very stubborn, and so that translates really well into exercise. You know.
You have the stick-to-itiveness.
I do.
Stone.
Don't talk to
No.
her. Don't talk to her.
No.
Don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Close the door.
Just
Close the door. Close the
leave
door.
it there.
Let's make
You
this
can
door.
leave if you want. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
She'll figure it out soon enough.
I'm sure she will. If only she heard the door open.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's a terrible joke.
Who are you?
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh, I thought you were, like, imprisoned.
I think he was.
How did you just leave your cell? some kind of... He got arrested for cannibalizing people. I kid you not. Horse meat.
Ew.
Ugh. Are we in the Arkham Asylum of Riften right now?
I would say it's more like the... Well, Smitty, how well do you know Star Wars? We've never had this conversation.
I know the movies well enough. I don't know any of the novels or comics very, very well. But I'm fairly... I've seen the movies a couple of times.
So you know Coruscant, yeah?
So you might as well leave me alone.
Do what?
You know Coruscant, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
So underneath, like, the big tall buildings, it's like it's called the Undercity. And that's where all of the criminals and the insane and et cetera, live, right? That's the rougher part of society. That's what this is.
Oh, gotcha.
If you need to hide, that's where you go.
I'm not opening this door, so you might as well leave me alone.
Okay. What's down here? Oh, Lydia can follow us again.
We heading out?
It's like
As you will, my
Zaun
Thane.
in
I will protect you with my life.
Arcane.
Yes. Actually, yes. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
I've been meaning to ask you about that. Did you ever finish season 2?
I did. I did finish season 2.
What did you think?
Don't
Yeah.
attack her, don't attack her, don't attack her, Liddy. Liddy?
Lydia? Where
Leave
is
the room.
Lydia?
Leave the room. Leave the room. Smitty, leave the room. Liddy will follow you.
Wait, where's the door? Oh, it's back here. What was that?
He's a bloody psycho.
Did she attack her again?
No, it sounded like she did though, but I guess not.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave the room. Well, what do you want to know? I have a lot of thoughts.
Let's see. What? Does anybody in chat care about spoilers for Arcane Season 2? Has everybody seen it?
Has everybody seen both of the seasons?
Because I would love to discuss it in detail. But we can keep it vague and save that conversation for later, if people don't want spoilers.
And see where we land.
Did I open this? I didn't open this.
Going for a deal.
Oh.
Going for a day.
Go ahead. That's such a fun song. That's on my car playlist.
It's so much fun. Turns out, by the way, the actor who plays Heimerdinger, Mick Wingert? Yeah, Mick Wingert. He does voiceover classes. He does workshops.
Really?
Yeah, and he does big ones where he speaks to a big online crowd. And then he does one-on-one sessions. And I looked at his rates, and honestly, for voiceover, it's not that bad. Mind you, it is a couple hundred still, so it's a little pricey. But for voiceover, it's not bad.
Yeah, if you're looking for classes, you're already ready to spend a bit.
Absolutely.
So...
And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want him to be my first big voiceover teacher. And yes, I've had a voiceover teacher before, but
If you're looking
like
for
her biggest
conversation,
role
flag
was
in his
Tails
place.
from a Sonic OVA back in the 90s.
Oh, I can't swim.
And she hurt my feelings. So,
Oh.
What can you do? Yeah, that's the story from later, but we'll get back to that one later. And I'm not ready for Crispin Freeman yet. Crispin Freeman will hurt my soul.
He
But anyway,
gets right
yeah.
to the quick of it and doesn't
Yeah.
mince words.
Yes. My little gentle soul can't handle it. But yes, Arcane. What do we want to know? What do we want Cicero's thoughts on? What do we want to talk about?
Okay, first question, very important question. Have you heard the live version of 21 Pilots The Line?
No.
Can I show you later?
Sure.
You do know that 21 Pilots recorded the line for that, right?
I did not know that, actually.
Oh, okay.
Was it a different version from what appeared in the animation?
Yes.
Because I don't remember hearing them. Okay.
So they're the first version, the show version of the line that they recorded for the show itself was a little bit more toned down, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they did a live version where they did an excerpt from "This World Is a Wasteland." I think that's the name of the song. But that's one of Jinx's songs. And then they did a bit from "Remember Me," which is heard during Vander's flashbacks, his memories as Victor's delving in. It makes me... When I say I haven't cried as much during a show as I have during Arcane Season 2, I'm not even ashamed. It was...
it was rough. They did what they came out to do, which is make you feel feelings.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't want to.
But they did it at the Gamer Awards show, I think? Or, I
really?
don't remember exactly what it was.
The one where Jeff Keighley got roasted.
Yes. By the Muppets guys, yeah.
Yes.
I always forget their names.
Statler and Waldorf.
Statler and Waldorf. I keep going the wrong way.
Well, see, I keep forgetting their names too. I only remember Waldorf, but for some reason Jack knows them like flawlessly. So every single time I'm like, oh yeah, it's two Muppets. He's like Statler and Waldorf, and I'm like, yes,
yep,
thank you.
That's the one.
He's like, come on, sister, this is the 5th time I've told you, and I'm like, yeah, I know. That's my impression of Jack, apparently, by the way.
Flawless. Here's the door. Okay. I thought I was never going to get out here. I still have to say that Enemy by Imagine Dragons is the superior intro song. That is such a good song.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
The live version, there is a part, I'm going to try not to give too much of it away because I kind of want to see your reaction to it. But there's a part where apparently they had been getting, there had been a lot of people saying, oh, these shows are always recorded prior and they just lip sync and things like that. So they changed the song for the actual live.
Nice.
And it, in my opinion, was better than the recorded version.
Really?
But I'll leave that.
Away, I swear I'll never be the same. No way. The powers at play. Anyways,
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Just great.
I enjoy Imagine Dragons. I think the one thing that kind of annoys me is that people get a little pretentious. And they're just like, Imagine Dragons isn't very good. They're overhyped. Maybe. But so is like every other
good music.
big band everywhere. Yeah, no, it's good. It got good for a reason.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy stuff. That's what I say. Unless it's like really, really bad. In which case we can have a conversation about that.
If something's hyped, it's usually for a reason, and it might get overhyped at one point, but it doesn't mean that it's not worth the attention it's getting.
Exactly. You got the attention for a reason to begin with.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we can visit the fishery and get that off our list.
Which means that we may have to give some kudos to Twilight eventually. And I don't know how I feel about that. I will say, funny little tangent. You know, the way I found out, or the way I watched all of the Twilight films, was that my brother was very much in a phase where for some reason he wanted to watch them all. My younger brother. And he was super obsessed with them. Like, he had the books, he had the movies, he had some of the merch and the posters, right? Super into Twilight. And I think he was like 12 or something. He was like 12 or 13. And he was like, Cicero, I want to watch them. And I was like, do you want me to watch them with you? And he was like, you should. And I was like, this will be a good brother bonding moment. Let's do it. So I did. And I realized I really don't like Twilight.
I mean, at least now you can talk from experience.
Yes. No, absolutely. I liked the last one, and that's about it. And that's because, like, it was a big battle, and everybody died. Spoilers.
But then
Or is it? Well, now you definitely spoil it.
I mean, how long have the movies been out?
Like 12 years. Probably, something like that. Long enough.
I don't think I've seen every single one of them. I remember a while back at a cousin sleepover, I had a cousin that really liked them. So we were like, okay, let's see how many of them we can watch overnight. And we got maybe 20 minutes into the third movie, and we finally all just looked at each other and went, I don't want to watch anymore. Like, I can't.
Thank
even
goodness.
making fun of it, I can't take it.
Yeah. I think the one bit that got me specifically was in the first film. I think it was like the second or the third interaction Bella and Edward had. And I'm going to censor the bit. But, you know, just because I don't know what YouTube will pick up on. It was Edward. Like, you know, every time he smells Bella, for whatever reason, he, like, acts as if his face is going to burn off, right?
Oh, yeah.
He throws himself against the wall and tries to run into the room. Super anime-like, right? And then what happens is, I think it was like their third interaction or something like that. Edward slowly leans into Bella, and he says, "You are my own personal brand of
Of some kind of plant-based drug.
Yes. Of the. Well, I mean, you inject it with a needle.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can figure it in from there. But yeah, that line was so notorious in my buddy group that we just randomly would reference it for probably like 2 years straight. Just, you are my own personal brand of. Yeah. Twilight.
It is.
But no, Arcane. Sorry. Go ahead, Smitty.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just going to say the one last thing about Twilight is, I'm also trying to find the stairs. There's a girl I've seen on YouTube that apparently the author of Twilight has also released a book where it tells the entire story from Edward's point of view, kind of.
Mm.
And so she goes through and she makes these YouTube shorts. They're very funny, where it's just kind of talking about the difference in what's going through Bella's mind and what's going through Edward's mind at different points of the book. And it is the funniest thing, because it's talking about the first scene when, like, Bella goes to school, he's in there, and he's doing that whole covering his face because he doesn't want to smell her or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, in her mind, she's going, oh my word, do I stink? No, my shampoo smells like strawberry or something. What's going on? This guy's just weird, you know? And he's going through, how am I going to kill every single person in this room so that then I can, like, drink her blood or something like that? So she just goes through and talks about how absolutely unhinged.
Yes.
It's funny.
Well, no, it's super unhinged. I love it. I love it for all the wrong reasons, eh?
Gemini on tight spider monkey. No.
The insufferable waiting.
Am I supposed to talk to you, or is it somebody inside? I think I'm supposed to talk to you.
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
What's wrong?
Here, I want you to have this. Don't ask, just take it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yes?
Why did you give me this?
Out with it.
Why did you give me this?
I'm waiting.
Okay, she's not going to expound on why she just gave me a mud crab. Alright.
Hey, take a look to see. I think you have to read the bounty or something. Ah!
Oh, hello.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do?
Might lose your job?
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out.
Oh, sounds like skooma.
I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it.
Yep.
I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
No.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this.
Okay.
It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Aw. Well, I hope that helps.
Yeah, skooma is bloody rough.
Yeah, I haven't learned too much about it yet in this game, but from...
I think you're already getting the gist, yeah.
Yeah, tried it once, and now it's just... Secrets. Oh, hi Lydia.
All I can say is, so skooma is a purified, or like concentrated version of something called moon sugar. And moon sugar is, I don't know where exactly it's gotten from. It's either dug from the ground or derived from the plant. I want to say dug from the ground. And it is an object of cultural significance for the Khajiit. And they take it on a regular basis. But it is, if I remember rightly, if it is taken by any other species, either moon sugar or skooma, specifically, like skooma's terrible, don't ever do it. Or if it's taken obsessively by Khajiit, then it effectively acts like a hard drug, IRL.
Oh, interesting. So even for the Khajiit, they can only take it in small doses, and anything, any other
rightly, yes.
culture, or any other race, and then any larger doses. It's a problem.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, her, she had a little bit of skooma, which you drink it like a potion, as far as I understand. She must have only had a little bit just because she was curious, and, next thing you knew, she was, very much under its sway.
Not even once.
Not even once. Don't do it.
Storm, don't do drugs, kids. Yep.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Hello.
Need something?
Swims in deep water.
You have questions?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Of
Improve
course.
Fishing skills.
That doesn't change anything. What? No!
Oh.
You expect me to believe that? It speaks the
I didn't
truth.
mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
My thanks to you.
Okay. So now that we did that, we can run over to Whiterun.
Yes.
And do the Bow of Shadow quest.
The
Bow
waiting,
of Shadow.
the insufferable waiting.
But yeah, Arcane.
Yes, back to Arcane. I guess, generally speaking, if I wanted to, I'll get this out of the way super fast. If I was to rate the two seasons, in my opinion, I would say that the first season, and I say this because I can't think of a way to properly improve it, right? I would give it a 10 out of 10. That's just how I feel about it. It's a 10 out of 10. Things are still unfolding, but even as things unfold or they just continue to get better, right? And for season 2, I would give it a solid 8 or a 9 out of 10. Still fantastic, but not as good as the first one.
What was the difference, in your opinion?
I would say the difference, I think it comes down to, and I can't tell if it's my own, I think it may be my own personality. I really think that's what it is. Because I love the idea of developing plot. Like things getting set up. Like, for example, in this, in season 1, I love the idea that there is this beautiful place called Piltover where, for whatever reason, mages rule the rest of the world. But, you know, a group of people decided, you know what? Mages are actually really terrible, and they are really oppressive, and they are killing people. Let's go to a place where magic doesn't exist, and we will reject anybody who has magic, so that way people like us, who are powerless and normal, you know, quote-unquote normal, can live free and safe. You know, and we can have our own power.
Just be a servant among lords, but don't think
I think that's, you know, I think that's a really interesting idea. But at the same time, you know, let's be real. People are people, mortals are mortals, humans are human. And then classes begin to divide each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you have the people who are less fortunate for whatever reason. Maybe they're crippled, or maybe they are less intelligent, or they're just like less perseverant, or maybe less backstabby. They get thrown, they get cast down to the sewers. You know? I think that's really interesting. And they get resentful because they're like, why should we have to be down here when you're up there? Aren't we all the same? We should all be the same.
What's the difference
Respect
between
me.
the two of us?
Exactly. And that's what Silco's whole thing was about, which, say what you want about Silco, he was right that, you know, the people of Zon do deserve a place at the table.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, the people of Piltover decided, actually, you guys don't, listen, shh, it's better we do it this way. Trust us. And to me, like, you know, to me in my mind, I'm just like, ew, gross. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
But here, let's go ahead and take a look at Preventus first before we continue on.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Is this the Jarl or is this the Steward?
No, that's the Jarl. This is the Steward.
Bless you. May the ground. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
I think we talked about this.
Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know.
Okay.
The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords, before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No doubt those graybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it.
Give me one quick moment, because it doesn't look like he is saying the things we need him to say.
I wonder if... Because I couldn't remember if I had the Anniversary Edition or the Special Edition. And so...
if you take a look on Steam, you should be able to see which version you have.
Yeah, I think I only have the Special Edition.
Okay, if that's the case, then we don't have it.
Yeah, we might not have that quest then.
Do you know for certain?
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
If you pull up Steam, you should be able to tell.
Yeah, let me do that on my secondary.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
Can you send me on my way to get the Bow of Shadows?
What is that thing? It does not exist.
It
is not in the archives. It does not exist.
What is your quest?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
To find the Holy Grail.
Oh, it's making me sign in.
I'm kept so busy.
And
I don't get to see my daughter as often as I'd like. Perhaps you've met her.
I'm pretty sure
Adrian?
I only have the
She owns the shop, War Maidens.
Edition.
Okay, we'll just work out with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Then we can just do other stuff.
Before... Yeah. All right. So
that's all right. We can always do it next time.
All right. Catch the day. That's the one we just got in a pinch. Oh, read the bounty. Okay, actually, let's do that real quick. I'm curious. Speak to... Okay, I did. After hanging up my sword and bow to live a quieter life, I decided to study the lives and habitats of mud crabs here at the Riften fishery. It is my hope that one day we might breed mud crabs much like we do fish, if only everyone else at the fishery shared my interest. I am in search of a juvenile mud crab so that I may study its growth. These young mud crabs rarely leave the water, so I now need an intrepid fisherman to catch one. They can be caught in almost all lakes and streams throughout Skyrim, though a breeding ground is said to be in Whiterun west of Broken Fang Cave. Oh, well, cool. Please make haste. I must show progress in my research as soon as possible. Note to self, it's been 12 days since an adventurer took up this bounty, and so far nothing. How much longer must I wait? So she gave me a mud crab, and I'm supposed to go get another one? I'm confused.
I think so. If you go to your inventory and then go down to Misk, you may be able to see if there is a juvenile mud crab. Or maybe she just gave you the bounty for one.
Given me a mud crab, yeah. She gave me the bounty for one. Okay, that makes much more sense.
So we're actually, you know, Broken Fang Cave, I believe is what it said. That's actually relatively close. Unless you have to speak to her specifically.
I think we already did. She was at Riften, and then she gave us...
Yes, but take a look at the quest line again. No, not the bounty, but the quest line.
Oh. Oh, we gotta go back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do that one. Or... we could hunt down a skooma dealer. Or investigate areas north of Mistwatch. Haven't done that yet.
We can do that. Do it, do it, do it.
That sounds like fun. And then maybe we can go take care of a skooma dealer.
Do it, do it.
Where is my marker?
I don't even know where Mistwatch is. If I am honest. So if you pull up your journal, press J. And then on that hit M. The letter M. There you go.
Oh my word.
Yes indeed. I believe it's one of the caves. No, I'm wrong. But it's around here-ish. That's where it's saying.
See, Windhelm. There's Witch Mist.
Wait a second. Do it again? That thing again?
So I guess just...
So it's gotta be in that swamp area. Yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't found it yet. Okay. Let's
Sounds
go
about right.
Sanctuary. Storm. Yes, take care. Yeah.
A new hand has found the beacon.
Alright, I'm pretty sure it auto-saved. Let's just...
Every time you, every time you fast travel, it will auto-save.
Is that another dragon? What does that sound? That was, as soon as we fast traveled to the Dwemer Ruins, we got attacked by a blood dragon.
Really?
It's another dragon! Okay, just... You don't see...
I will say, I don't know if you, I don't know if you remember, but I remember that I had first advised caution in going so far in the Dragonborn questline.
Yes.
Like the main
I
questline.
haven't progressed much in that one. I've just been doing side quests so far.
Did you kill a dragon roughly in this area? Like, as per the questline? Did Alduin appear roughly in this area at one point?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay. I think what it may be is that maybe the Greybeards is where dragons start appearing in the world. Because what I deliberately did is I deliberately went like a mission or two into the Dragonborn questline, and then I stopped. Because if you don't go very far in the Dragonborn questline, there will be no dragons out in the world. And this game is very different without the dragons, yes. So every place there is a dragon, you know, like over there you see a dragon currently. There is actually something, there's another type of enemy in that area. Like there'll be like sprites or spriggans or you know, trolls or
a different encounter.
Mm-hmm. And it's a different. It feels like a different game, and I like it actually. I kind of like it a little more than if I'm honest.
You're not constantly watching the skies, expecting something to land on you. Well, I fast traveled at one point, and the first thing I saw, I think Gemini was there for that. The first thing I see was a dragon dropping a giant. I was like,
that's funny.
Hello? You don't see us. Okay, so I'm supposed to be...
I think that's it.
This?
That fort right there, I think that's Mist Watch. I could be wrong.
Let's see, let me check this sign over here. Whiterun, Riften, Windhelm, Solitude. Okay, let's see. Storm says, aw, a friend. No. Fort Amal. Okay, well, let's figure
let's see.
this place out.
I'll look it up and I'll guide you roughly in the direction.
In the meantime, bandits?
Non-stop. Alright, can you show me where you are currently on the map, please?
Yes. Oh. I am at Fort Amal. Oh, I kind of ventured outside of this area. I thought I was going the wrong way.
Do you see where that lake is? To your right.
This one? With the
yes. Island? Yes. So directly where that island is, go to the south a wee bit. Too
Down
far.
Here.
There-ish, yes. That's where you want to be. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get this, Ooh, fire mage. No, thank you. Oh, that whiffed. Oh, come on. What? But I got a kill animation. No.
I am master of the arcane.
No. There's a body on the wall. Let the bodies hit the wall.
Bodies hit the floor.
Oh, they got into a stormcloak.
That's close enough.
Ice mage. Oh. Would you stop moving? Dang it.
I cannot rescue. Are you prepared to die?
Are you? Oh. That was kind of cool. Have you seen what happened on the Helldivers front? Super Earth has been invaded.
No!
What?
Oh, Helldivers. Are you familiar with Helldivers?
tangentially. That was, oh my word, I have the game on my computer, but it kept crashing and I never figured out how to fix it. That is still on my to-do list. Have not tried it yet. But I do know that, ooh, Scroll of Harmony. I know, like, the bare minimum, that Earth sends super space marines out to fight bugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's basically it.
How incredibly inconsiderate of her to not stand there and let you kill her. I know, right? Yeah. They're gonna die anyway, just stand still. I think that might be everybody. Famous last words. Whee! Okay. So, what did you think of, oh, hello.
Let's throw arrows into her face.
No, he's still charging up. Trying to remember what I want to ask you about Arcane Season 2 because there was so much that happened. Mm-hmm. Oh, Isha.
Oh, here's my controversial opinion. I couldn't stand Isha.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't stand her. I was glad when she... No spoilers? Spoilers?
Yeah, how's everybody on spoilers since Storm is in here now?
Yeah.
Spoilers for
Storm,
Arcane.
You read about spoilers for Arcane?
Oh. What was that?
Wow. Flyboy's still fine with it. Oh goodness. He packs a punch. Do I have fire resist?
Okay. Never mind, we won't talk about it then. No worries, sir.
Goodness.
I feel like it's going to be longer than 5 storms, so we'll talk about Arcane later.
Ooh, but Freerin.
Yes, that's one we can talk about. Aura. Unalive yourself.
That was... oh,
that was so cool.
That
was... wow.
Yeah, they packed a punch. I came in and got my butt whooped.
Huh? What was that?
Here we go.
That's not what I meant to do. I think I just recently, I think I got today to,
what was that?
she just had a meeting with the High Mage. Dang it. She just got to meeting with the High Mage that she had met before, and she passed Fern in the Mage exam.
Oh, the old elf.
Yes.
Yes.
There's been so much that the stuff we've already talked about, but one of the things that got a kick out of me was I forget her name, green hair, kind of dresses like your when they're talking about
She's the one
how...
that's a little psycho.
What was that?
Yeah.
If I were you to do a fire resistance potion.
Yeah. Then I
If
need
you
to go
have.
back and put my... There we go. Got that one. That episode was really interesting when she's finally talking to because she defeats what's her face Zensa's duplicate, and then she oh, there's my guy. Okay, this guy hurts. Hang on. I can't find my healing potions. Where's my minor healing? Did I already? There we go. Okay, he's dead. She's still up. What did I do? Okay. Goodness. Do I have resist gold? Oh, dang it. That is dead.
Ow.
Alright, weapons, sanguine rose, potions, resist fire.
What was that?
Oh, there he is, okay. Cool, okay. Oh my word. Where'd he go? Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Geek the mage. They're all mages! Okay. Can we draw them out at all? Or are they just gonna stay in there?
Possibly.
Maybe we'll leave this one. I don't know. Maybe there's a different entrance where they're not all camped right there. Yeah, but I left when so she murks Zensa's duplicate fairly easy by using that slicing magic. And then Zensa's kind of explaining how that happened, and it flashes back to her first time trying to pass the exam, when she just
straight up murks the guy.
Just kills the proctor with his cloak, his magic cloak that's supposed to be impervious to any kind of damage. And then she's just explaining, she's like, yeah, so, you know, with magic, humans are usually limited to what they can imagine. If you can't see yourself doing it, then it's not going to happen. And to that end, you know, as humans, we have rational and logical limitations to our imagination because we understand that we live in a world with rules. This girl's so off her rocker that none of that applies to her.
She's like, you know what? I make my own rules. And the rules don't apply to me. Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting. Alright, let's try this again.
Is someone there?
I agree. It's the nice thing I like about the magic system in Freerun is that, generally speaking, it makes sense. Like, you have a finite amount of energy you're able to pull upon, and basically what you can do is what you can think. You know, unless somebody has a greater ability than you, you can do that thing. And depending on how strong you are, you should be able to do that, but it depends on how much strength it will take from you.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more... it's interesting because you can have people like the high, you know, like these high mages that are so... Did you kill Lydia? Dang it. Lydia, let's go. Let's see if we can draw him out. She might be dead. But you have these people, like the high mages and things like that, but they're not invincible even though their mana count is just ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh, come on. It's all about kind of imagination and what you can visualize, which I think is really... It's cool. I like it. One more.
There you go. That's it. You got him. Beautiful. Alright, now that you have that fire wizard, the other should be easy to get. Easier to get.
Save there.
No!
Not here. No. Where's my bow? Okay. Get her. Okay, she's gone. I think that's all. I also love how everything keeps tying back to some small memory. I guess it's not a small memory, but a memory that Freerun has.
Yeah.
Of her old party, and so it's something that Fern or Stark will think is ridiculous. It's like, why are you putting so much importance on this one thing? And then it turns out it is a very small thing, but it's something that means a lot to her because it reminds her of her old party. And it's almost something that she might not even realize means so much to her at the time. It's just, well, I want to do this. I don't know why. But this is... I feel like this is something that I need to do. And it's just kind of her figuring out... Oop. Generation. Take that.
Sort of her way of learning to deal with the memory she's had in the past, learning to feel, you know?
Exactly.
And I love it. I think it's a really... totally doesn't remind me of myself at all. How she's looking back on Himmel, and she's looking back on all the very, like, you know, I'm a boy, and so this is Cicero talking. I'm a boy, and so I am not very clever when it comes to that sort of things, right? Everybody knows boys are very blunt, boys are simple. Girls are less simple when it comes to romance, right, and that sort of thing. And so, you know, Himmel's just kind of being really straightforward. Kind of subtle, but, like, straightforward, you know, since he's a dude.
Oh.
And Freerun just does not pick up on any of it. The fact that he's like, I like you a lot. Be my wife, please. He's, like, 2 steps away from giving her a ring, you know?
He does. That part got me. He's like, yeah, here, pick something out from this jewelry vendor as, you know, my thanks for doing such a good job on the mission so far. And so she picks out a ring, and he's like, are you sure that's the one with the lotus? Okay, you know. And the fact that later on she picks up on that, and she kind of knows that he knew, and it was this just kind of under the radar understood thing between the two of them, or at least it's something she understands now.
Yeah, I don't think she understood it at the time. Like, my thought is, and correct me if you believe I'm wrong, because I'd like to hear what you think, but I think she was completely oblivious. To her, it was like a weekend, right? She spent like a weekend with these people, because, like, you know, 10 years is like a small vacation for her. Whereas for us, it's a massive portion of our lives, you know? And she comes back and she realizes it's just like, oh, wait, hold on. He did look at me with like really beady eyes every time he saw me. And he complimented me a lot compared to everybody else. And the other two guys didn't talk to me that way. Oh, now I feel bad, you know?
And now
that's why that's one of the reasons she starts to grieve him.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
No. Yeah, it's... Huh? She starts off... Are you dead? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Did you kill them? Oh, you killed them both.
Lydia's a beast.
Oh, she's got the staff. Oh, yeah, okay. I should have just let you go in there. Nice, okay. No, I think it's sweet to see how she now is going back and remembering that. And I agree with you on that, where starting out oblivious and now after he's passed away and she's going, it makes so much sense why she's trying to then go back and see him in Aurelie.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the main thing she would want to tell him, is just, hey, I understand now. I get it. I know what you were talking about. I understand what you were trying to tell me.
I just want to know. The question is now that she's she's actually taking the time and thinking about it, does she feel the same way? Ooh. You know,
I think...
Is it... Good.
I think she does. That one episode where she goes through, I think they're there for 6 months trying to find the flowers that grew in his homeland.
Yeah.
I was like, aw.
Which, again, that's another wild thing, right? Again, 6 months for Fern, you know, that's a semester, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But for Freeren, that's just, she stayed the night somewhere. And that's something they're doing so very well, is the humans are the only people pushing Freeren along. Otherwise, she might still very well be in that forest somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Which is something the older elf, the Grand First Mage, I keep forgetting her name. That's something that she says. She's like, our lifespans aren't really lifespans. They're more like eternities.
Mm-hmm.
Our lives just do not compare when it comes to humans. Where they have the option to just, I think she says this at one point, if we want to know the answer to something, we can just spend 100 years figuring it out. That's nothing to us. Yeah. Where humans, they have to make decisions much more quickly.
Mm-hmm.
She also has the magicism. Yeah. While we're watching the first episode. The first episode got me so bad. Just because they're back at the city. She's like, oh yeah, well there's a much better place to watch this meteor shower. I'll show it to you next time. And he's just looking at her. The next one's in 50 years. She's like, yeah, I'll come back I'll be back by then.
Yeah,
and I'll
what's the
take you to
problem?
it." And he just kind of laughs, and he's like, "Okay."
And it's so horrible. It's so horrible, like that difference in time span. The fact that she went off, right, and she did a whole lot of nothing. Let's be real. Like, she did a whole lot of nothing for like 50 years. She went around, maybe she killed a demon or two. She got a bunch of spells, and she probably, ate a bunch of food. That's about it. Let's be real. She didn't do a whole lot for 50 years. Because she doesn't have any incentive to. She has all the time in the world. Literally
Got
and
attacked by a
metaphorically.
bunch of mimics, probably.
Probably. But like, she just goes around, she comes back. Next thing she knows, this young hot twink boy who really wants to be her husband is old and bald and with a really lovely beard. And he's just like, wow, I didn't think you would be here. Yeah. He's like, I didn't think you'd show up. And that's so sad because for her, she made the promise. Obviously, she's going to show up. Because we understand that Freeren, well, we know this now, Freeren's actually pretty honorable to her word when she makes something. She doesn't break promises. But, for a human, you come by and you visit somebody you spent so much of your time with. Somebody you did something so big with, right? They're friends for life. Oh, this is real sad now.
It is really sweet, though, watching her looking at her new group through the eyes of already having traveled this same road with her old party.
Yeah.
And it is really sweet, the conversation she has with Fern, just talking about, I took this for granted the last time around, and I don't want to do that anymore, because now they're all gone, and I realize I knew almost nothing about them.
Oh, you're
like,
right. That's exactly what she said. No.
It's so convicting too, because then it's like, oh wow.
Hey,
I
Rick.
could probably be
so
making more of an effort.
no, you're right. And gosh, okay. So all I'll say, Rick, is go watch Freeren. Patron, Jinx. Rick, go watch Freeren because it is something that, as those of us who are in our mid to late 20s, it's, at the very least for me, it's like hitting really, really close. A lot of the themes it goes over, which is like the idea of friendship and loss and holding the time that you have precious, valuing the people that you have. It's a slower anime. It's taking its time, but it's not wasting your time. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like the pace that it goes at. What?
The music is beautiful. The visuals are phenomenal. The themes are fantastical. And the characters are immaculate. I'll be honest though. I have my own little hang-ups about some of the characters though. Stark, I don't care for, just because he's like the whiny himbo twink boy character. He's a kid, but like I'm watching him in the dub, right? And all the other dub voices are so good.
Yeah.
Which is funny, like Freeren actually sounds like a woman. Whoa! She's a small person who sounds like a woman instead of a child, And I think that's great. But like, and I hear all these other people and they sound like normal people. And then I hear Stark, whatever you want to call him. He's like, oh, I don't know, Mistress Freeren. Miss Fern, I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable. That's what he sounds like to me.
Wait, what am I carrying that made me over-encumbered? I'm not over-encumbered. What are you talking about?
You were before. You're not now. You should be able to run now.
Weird.
But,
I can kind of see that.
I will say, though, also Fern reminds me remarkably of somebody who I used to speak to, and now I currently don't speak to. And it did not end very well. So,
Oh.
I'm just like, oh no, sad voice, sad boy. But thank you, Rek. I'm a voice actor. My name's Cicero. Nice to meet you.
Storm says, "Oh boy, so something I want to watch, something to watch if you want to cry." Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're not prepared to mess up. It's very, very good though.
Yeah, I'm somebody who doesn't cry, and this series made me do like the manly hold the fist up to your mouth. You just kind of rest your face on that fist, and you just kind of go.
Just biting your knuckle, trying to keep it in.
Oh man, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm too manly.
Get back in there, tear. Oh, that's it. Oh no, wait.
And
no,
yes,
wait.
I know who you. No, I know you know who I am, Rek. I'm being facetious. You're just like, what is that voice? And I'm like, hi, I'm a voice actor. Nice to meet you. But yeah, no, I know, Rek. You and I have met multiple times. I know who you are.
Not ominous at all.
I know who you are, dude. Smitty. One random bit is when I did that collab with Joska, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
had DM'd him on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it. I DM'd him, and I was like, "Hey, my name is Cicero. Here's my, I saw you were looking for people to collab with. I wanted to throw my name out there. Here's my demo reel. Here's my channel. Here's like some stuff I've been in. Let me know what you think." His first message back was, I don't remember exactly what it was. I guess I could look it up, but I won't.
I know who.
But like his first message was basically just like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are," and I'm like, "Ugh!" I withered. I was like, "How the hell do you know who I am?"
That's so cool.
It's terrifying, Spitty. It's very uncomfortable. It's happened like 2 or 3 times now that people know who I am, and even if I've never like directly interacted with them, it spookifies me.
Getting famous.
'Cause
your work is getting out there.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Next stop, Crunchyroll.
Oh boy.
Next stop, Anime Town.
If you could dub an anime character, if you could pick your first dub, do you know which one you would pick?
Does it have to be a series, or could it be a character?
Oh, he yielded. Okay. Are you actually going to yield?
No. They won't yield. They'll tell you they'll yield, and then they'll walk away, and then they'll come back and try to kill you.
He's hiding. Wait, there's more of you.
Yeah, it's one being added.
You said, does it have to be a series, or what was that?
Character. I'm asking if you said anime character. I'm asking if you specifically mean a character, or if you mean like a series.
I guess maybe both. If there's a series in particular where you would just want to be a part of that, or is there a specific character from an anime that you really enjoy that you wouldn't?
So, if it's a series, I think one that I think would be very, very fun, and it's not an anime per se, but it's a game series. I would very much enjoy to be in in Asura's Wrath anime.
I don't think I've heard of that.
And I don't know if you know what that is, but it is a game that came out in, I want to say 2012, 2011, roughly around the time of Skyrim, give or take like 2 years, right?
Okay.
So 2011, 2013-ish. And it's this game that has to do, it combines a lot of different mythological themes. It's its own unique world, right? Where these people called the demigods fight these beings that come from the earth called the Goma. which are like corrupting the world, and killing humans, which the demigods protect. It's the whole thing. It combines a lot of themes of like Christianity and Judaism and Hinduism, Buddhism as well. It's, you know, a bunch of like really weird conglomerations, but it's through a Japanese lens. Really fun. Heck, the main bad guy of the series is called Deus, you know? Just very fun. But, and I guarantee for a fact you would know some of the people in this cast of the video game. And the series, it's like the game itself is basically an anime already. So if they were to do like a really prettily animated 2D series, I would be all over that. And I can think of like 2 or 3 characters I could reasonably play.
If they gave it like the Legend of Vox Machina treatment or something and just...
Oh, absolutely.
That would be so cool. Fly says Liam O'Brien was in that one? Oh wait, is
correct.
That the one
he was the main character.
Did, like the longest scream.
Here, I'll show you who I'm talking about. So Liam O'Brien is this boyo. If you take a look on your Discord, that's Liam O'Brien in that game.
Yeah, I think I remember
and
him
whenever
from
he talks.
Critical Role.
Yep, absolutely. He's one of the mainstays of Critical Role. And whenever he talks, he always does this voice. He talks about his daughter, Mithra, who he has to save. I don't doubt it that he went... No, I actually remember that Flyboy. He actually straight up passed out because of that role. Because this role is... You think Dragon Ball Z screams a lot. No. This screams a lot. It's ridiculous. Like, his whole bit is that he is an unbridled rage machine. And so he has the power of anime. And he will scream a lot, and he will, his rage will make him stronger to protect those he loves. I think it's fun. So I'd like to be in that. And it's sad because it's kind of forgotten as of right now. But, I'd be all over it. I could see you playing Mithra, by the way, Smitty. I could, if I was to throw you in that game, I could see you being Mithra. It might be fun.
I'll have to... I kind of want to look at the game.
Mithra is Astra's daughter.
Really cool.
Yeah, no, seriously. I'll have to show you a clip or two from that. There are a couple of characters I can see the lot of us being.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can see somebody for Wolf. I can see somebody for you, for me. I already know who Melly would want to play. Got one for her. Easy. The funny thing is she wouldn't want to be the person who I pick. She'd want to be one of the other people, and I'm like, no. Shh. Just do it. Just do it. Trust me.
Just go with it.
Jack would be Wizen. Here, I got you. Watch this. Jack would be this guy.
Let me see. Oh no.
Oh yes. He calls himself Wizen of the Saiyan deities.
Right. That's his whole bit. He's fun.
It'd be fun to do.
They're all so much
fun.
Of it. You know, I tried to do that once and it kind of fell apart, but no, it was fun when I was doing it. I was so bummed. I actually had the first scene planned out. I had the footage. I had it all cut down perfectly. I had my own lines recorded. I threw my voice out twice doing it for like a 5-minute scene. It was rough. And then my hard drive crashed.
Oh no.
So, it is what it is. You know, Flyboy, I could probably see that. The big thing is, like, at least in my mind, I could be wrong, but I believe it's because Sean Schimmel not only probably has like the best screaming technique of anybody who has ever lived, you know, give or take, but also because he's going higher. It's actually easier to scream higher than your natural voice than it is to scream lower than your natural voice. See, Liam O'Brien is kind of like roughly about here, you know? This is kind of how he normally sounds.
But then when he does Asura, he's all the way down here. And so, when he starts to scream...
You know, it's gonna blow out your voice.
Yeah. It's, you almost have to have a Screamo level training for that. No, shoot me, don't shoot me. She's down. Be nice. Geneva Convention.
No.
Dang it.
Not like this.
Dang it, geometry. Oh, shit hit.
I'd have to listen to Lenny Pator again, Flyboy. It's been a minute since I've heard like most of the TFS guys. I think the last time I properly heard them was excuse me. Right as they got canceled by Funimation. Which was probably like about 10 years ago actually. Maybe less, but roughly about that time.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane?
I really need to learn healing magic, or at least healing hands. Here, take some of these.
Let's get going then.
Okay. Critical Role has been my guilty pleasure binge up until I started binging Frieren, because now I'm like, but do they get to a relay? Is she gonna talk to Himmel? I need to see her talk to Himmel. Like, where can I get a Himmel? Dang it.
I know. Where do we have the hot twink boy, the pretty twink boy who's actually nice and super strong, who wants to hold your hand? Where do we find those people? Maybe I need to be that guy. And then I will find myself a Frieren.
You just gotta, first you gotta get the haircut, you know, kind of like the bowl cut.
Oh, that would not work for me. Trust me. I would look like a European pop artist, and not in the good way.
Could always dye your hair blue. Start there, like
True.
pastel blue.
Gosh. I will say though, I've told Melly this, and I'll tell you this as well. If there is a character I could potentially cosplay, which is frustrating because nobody looks like me. Legitimately, unironically, nobody in anime looks like me. For whatever reason, I'm just not generic enough, I guess. The only person I maybe could play is like the main character from Mushishi, and that's about it.
I don't think I know what that is either, actually.
It's an anime I discovered like relatively recently, very randomly. But apparently it's like really pretty and it's really nice. And I watched the first episode, and I'm kind of invested already.
Exactly, Gemini. That's... I don't know why the concept is so hard. Just stand still and let me shoot you. Flyboy says, that's why I do all original cosplays. That's a good idea.
You know,
Whoop. You got robotic there for a second.
You over here quick, before any of them show up.
Hello?
Stendar's mercy, you aren't one of them. Please, you've got to help me.
What's going on?
That's my wife, Viola. I think she's being held in this tower.
Why are you wearing a beanie? You look like you go to Starbucks.
I'm sorry. You're right. Let me explain. Viola, my wife, left the farm on errands and never came back. It's been months, and I've been searching for her since. I heard a rumor that these bandits were ransoming captives, so I thought she may be here. I managed to sneak past the guards and get this far, but I don't think I can go on. I'm no warrior. Please, can you look for her?
Yep.
Thank you. I don't have much, but I can give you some coin for the trouble. One of the guards dropped this key while I hid. I wager it'll come in handy for you. Please hurry.
Ooh. Perfect. Okay, well, 1 second. Let me just leave this place real quick, and then we'll find your wife. Are you still there? You went a little robotic for a second. Oh, I think we lost him. Hang on.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You went robotic for a second and then it was quiet.
Oh, really? Okay. Oops. No, I just didn't have anything to say at the moment.
Find out whether Viola is here. There's nothing I care to discuss.
Oh my word, look at this hunk of crystal.
Until you can find out whether Viola is here, there's nothing I care to discuss.
Okay, we're going.
I've been slowly evolving in SCP Foundation cosplay, although I'm still salty. I had to take the shears out of my IFAK for that one.
IFAK.
I actually don't know what that means. IFAK.
Oh, it's what Fly said. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I remember you showing us or showing me and Gemini a picture of like the beginnings of that. It looks cool. SCP Foundation is fun.
SCP.
I always thought, because something I always thought was a really neat design was the Deathstroke's armor from DC Comics.
Mm.
And so I always wanted to maybe cosplay Rose Wilson, because she, in a lot of iterations, has she has a bit more of like it's kind of a take on her dad's armor, and it looks really cool. I always thought maybe doing a version of that would be interesting.
Hey, who's there?
Individual first aid kit. Trauma
Stendar's
fire
mercy,
tactical
you
trauma
aren't
kit.
one of them.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you,
you've got
Flyboy.
to help me. It's my wife, Viola. I think she's being held in this tower. I'm sorry. You're right. Let me explain. Viola, my wife, left the farm on errands and never came back. It's been months, and I've been searching for her since. I heard a rumor that these bandits were ransoming captives, so I thought she may be here. I managed to sneak past the guards and get this far, but I don't think I can go on. I'm no warrior. Please, can you look for her? Thank you. I don't have much, but I can give you some coin for the trouble. One of the guards dropped this key while I hid. I wager it'll come in handy for you. Please hurry.
Alright, let me grab this stuff again. I'm trying to remember all of the fun moments I kind of logged away.
There's nothing I care to discuss.
From what I've seen so far.
And all of Skyrim?
Skyrim too, but I was thinking of Freerun.
Oh,
going
yeah.
through that. It's just so good.
I think I enjoy the... I think one thing I kind of enjoy is just... You see the difference between somebody who is not experienced versus somebody who is. Right? Like whether it's Stark versus the Dragon, or whether it's, you know, Ara, or the... Gosh, what's his name? The fellow... The guy with the monocle. The wizard guy.
Oh,
What is his name? the beard.
You
know
yeah,
what I'm talking
I know who you're
about.
talking about. He's the Imperial soldier. I can't remember.
Yes.
It starts with an I or something like that.
Something like that. But no, like when they face or when they see Freeran specifically, right? Because she is, generally speaking, she's the most powerful person in the room. Denkin, thank you. You're extra right, Flyboy. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, generally speaking, she is the most powerful person in the room. And somebody who doesn't know anything about anything is like, she's a phony, she's a fake, she's gonna, right? You know, I could take her down, I could, you know,
Her
beat her with
mana
one
is
hand
pretty-
tied behind my
Her
back.
mana is manageable. I don't see anything special about that.
Exactly. And then you have somebody like Denkin who's like, no, I see how she carries herself. She knows exactly what she's doing. I don't really feel like fighting her one-on-one or in an army, frankly. She could take us all down easily. No thank you. Right, and I like that idea of expertise and the idea of like fear in specific.
Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't have to do with raw power, it has to do with how you use that power. I love it. Cicero loves it.
I did love the scene during the first test. Why am I... Okay. When she's trying to help out her teammates. And so it said early on that, by, what's her face? Zensa, something like that. She's like, oh yeah, by the way, somebody's analyzing the barrier. And the other professor kind of has this, okay, but what would that get anybody? Why would they do that? This is, you know. And then right at the very end, she just absolutely shatters the entire barrier, which then allows the two girls to use, the one girl to use her water magic.
Yeah.
And that was just such a cool scene. It was really pretty.
Absolutely beautiful. And they're just like, oh, nobody's ever done that before.
She's like, I told you someone was analyzing it. What is this lock? Oh my word.
There you go.
Okay, well, I'm glad you did that. Okay. Oh, and the demon's discussing the barrier and just the hubris of that barrier will never break, getting humbled by to never's finally come. Yes, that's the... I couldn't remember the line. He says something to the effect of the world will end before that barrier drops. They'll never bring it down. And, oh, guess, like, never's finally come.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before, but also the demons in this,
oh,
the demons
yeah.
in this show are really well done. That was a lift.
I think, I think the main reason why I think they're so well done, you probably agree on this, is the idea that Freeran is like the one person, one of very few, who remembers that they were like, the demons had just free reign everything. And we're in a world now where people who are alive don't really remember that. And so they're like, oh, these look like people, they sound like people, they talk like people. They must be just like us, but slightly different, you know? And people IRL are being like, oh, you know, Friren's actually evil. She's not good because she's persecuting these people. When it's
She's had a bad
expressed
experience with them, and now she's prejudiced against
demons.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny thing is, and Flyboy, you get it, they're just unrepentantly evil. But in their mind, which is also true, but to us it is evil because it is actually an inherent danger to us.
Mm-hmm.
Their entire being is to manipulate and then fool humans so that way they can eat them, right? And the fact that there are people outside of the franchise, like in IRL, who say, yeah, this is evil, Friren, you shouldn't be so prejudiced towards them, give them a chance. You're their food. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, wait.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is talking
Yeah,
about...
tell me. Yeah, good. Oh, sorry.
Oh, this is about his wife. Okay. We should be able to find her. Wait a minute, what? No!
Oh,
the lady we
no.
grabbed down by the river. Burbag thought he could beat some respect into her, but it looks like he used too strong. No! Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry about your wife. Oh, my... Oh, no, this is Imperial. Wait. Oh, no, wait. Is this her?
That's her. That's her.
That's her.
Yes.
Oh, stink.
That's...
Oh, it's not...
Oh, dear. Maybe we can give him some flowers. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe. No, we didn't find your wife up there. Okay.
She disappeared. How crazy that.
Then he's gonna be looking for her. Oh, that's sad. Sorry, what were you gonna say before that?
No, I was gonna say. I was done.
I think maybe we'll finish clearing this out and then call it a stream.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
Let's see.
I was actually about to leave here in about 20 minutes anyways.
Okie dokie. I think... Did we get him all? Steal arrows, I'll take those.
Huh?
Oh, I think that's it. I think we cleared it out.
Is that really all of them? I guess you have to go speak to the husband, right?
Gotta deliver the bad news.
I've got... Oh!
All right, Snowback. Who
Oh.
are you and what are you doing in my tower?
Oh no, she's still here.
Fiola. How do you know that name?
Her husband's
Krister?
sitting right
He's here?
Are you Fiola?
The fool's my husband. I'm Fiola.
What?
Or I was
What?
once. Don't you see?
I was about to go tell your husband you died.
I went to Skyrim and found this rabble of bandits. Didn't take much to prove myself and knock them into shape. Now every free blade from here to Windhelm wants to sign on for a peace.
What?
Uh-oh.
And it won't end here. I'd die before I went back.
Wow.
What am I supposed to
Don't
tell
know.
Krister?
I never expected the old bag to follow me so far. Just get rid of him. But don't kill him. I don't hate the man. I just want him to go back to his farm and forget about me.
That's so sad.
What if I just...
Until next time. All right, Snowback. Who are you and what are you doing in my tower? I
don't even... Okay. You know what?
What do we do?
All right, Snowback.
She's not
Who
gonna
are you
let us
and what are you
leave.
doing in
Gotta-
my tower?
Let me get to speed through it again.
Fiola. How do you know that name?
If you click space, or if you click, what is it, enter, or the left click, it'll speed through it.
Krister? He's here?
Did you say space, enter?
The fool's my husband.
Or...
I left that old... Didn't take much to
there
prove
we go.
myself and knock them into and it won't end here. I'd die before I went back.
Okay.
None. Not back to him.
Okay, well it...
You think so?
I guess it's
Let's see
gotta
who
be
the real
a fight
woman is
then.
here.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Wow, you're just gonna... Okay.
Well, I tried the
Really?
other one.
It could have just been a glitch.
I could try again.
That's up to you. You do as you please. If you leave, it's not gonna change anything.
I just want to check my saves. When did it last save? Here. Oh, right as I left.
So if you go back, load that one.
Where will this? I
That'll
think this
lead
is
you
right
just
before.
when you walked into that door. Yep. Just before you spoke to her for the first time.
All right, Snowback. Who are you and what are you doing in
Gemini
my tower?
says, so now you have to kill her, then tell him she's dead.
Fiola. How do you
At least
know
you're
that
honest.
name? Krister? He's here? The fool's my husband. I'm Fiola.
Didn't he
once.
say
Don't you see? I left
that
old scab.
I thought
Came
he
home to
saw
Skyrim
them
and
take
found
her.
this rabble of bandits. Didn't take much to prove myself and knock them into
Maybe
you're
It
right.
won't end here. I died
So
before I
who's-
went back.
What am I
I
supposed
don't
to
know,
Krister?
but don't kill him. I don't hate the man.
Oh,
I just
okay,
want
I'll
him to go
try-
back to his farm and forget about it.
Try getting
Take
him
my
to leave.
wedding
But you're also
band. Stoon only knows why I kept it this long. He'll recognize it. Tell him whatever you think will convince him to leave. The ring itself is worth a few bits. Keep it as thanks for cutting off the last vestige of an unwanted
Oh,
thing.
don't put this on me.
Right? It's almost as though you should communicate with your husband.
He thinks you were kidnapped by bandits.
He desperately loves you and wants to save his wife, or you're just like, ugh, he's boring and gross. Get him away from me.
No, I went to run free, shooting arrows into people as I ran off through the sunset.
Yeah, she's literally a bandit.
Oh, okay.
She's actually just an objectively bad person.
Well, Krister, I didn't kill your wife. If you want to talk to her, she's upstairs. I'm just going to tell him. If I have the option, I'm just going to tell him she's up there and let them talk it out. This is not in my job description as a Dragonborn.
Dr. Phil, Dragonborn extraordinaire.
Oh. Where do I... Did I miss it? No. Wait. Over here, maybe? Now I gotta find Krister. That moved. Hello? Krister? There he is.
What news? Why isn't Fiola with you?
I don't even have the option of telling him the truth.
Oof. Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess there is
The
no
marriage
truth,
band.
but,
Then there's hope. She was here.
See, but now he's
I
gonna...
have to move on if I want to find her.
No,
Please,
don't pay me.
Take the coin, I promised. Blessings of Stendar on you.
Oh, okay. Can I at least point you to the top of the tower?
What news? Why isn't Fiola with you?
Oh, buddy. Okay.
All right, then.
Well. That's something. With. Hi. Okay, well. There's a dragon about, so I am going to fast travel back to Whiterun.
That's probably preferable and safe, even.
Yes. Alright, let's run back inside, say hi to the boy. Where's Miko? Miko. Did I not set this as his home?
I thought you had.
I thought I had too.
Wasn't it on the ground floor, though? I thought it was on the ground floor.
He should be sitting right there.
I will say there's a slightly cheaty way to bring him back around, which we can do after stream.
Okay. Alright, well, we will rescue the boy next time. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to switch back over to the starting soon screen. But thank you so much for joining tonight, Cicero.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always fun. And thanks
Absolutely.
everybody in chat for being here. Thanks. We had Fly and Gemini and Tron hopped in and Stardust was here. And trying to remember everybody. Storm was here. So thank you all for being here and hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. I always think it's fun hanging out with you guys and playing this. And I hope you all have a good rest of your evening or morning or whatever time zone it is for you. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. And Thursday again next week for Skyrim, I think. So yeah, I never know how to end these. So